Gotcha. So we're beginning the electronic book, page number 141 online, those of you online. The Inexpressible Absolute Confession. 오늘 만기 우스 동타는 들래. 걔는 빠치 탱크. 탱탱.
133.
Yellow. Confession. Now hang page number yellow. 135. Confession, is it? Okay. Yeshen Gonjo Rangjin Gelkorani Dage Jindon Trepa Yungaya Tuje Nize Yeshen Yonzen Ban Deshen Dala Gonshe Shosos Chime Shera Meye Cheke Ko Dechen Lonjen Zoku Ringen Zo Tuje Take Janche Reben Hai Jitron Treben Kulan Chans Ngazo Jodan Yike Namju Pehen Kundo Sambo Nam Namdai Jache Yonke De Chinang Sanwe Chepa Janson Kundo Samo Sanwe Bhagala Gelwe Kilkor Rabjam Malukun Dudru Mebe Ngandu Rojipa Nime Janchu Semgi Nejur Semgi Ranshi Cheye Namka Che Chenam Namdaye Neveselje Eljurani Yum Rasam Ledepre Yamni Janchu Semra Tantu Kunzan Zochen Yene Dewala Chena Sanwe Kebe Kelkorani Nanse Namda Ladan Hameye Chondan Jongjura Yabyom Gunzo Sanche Rabge Zochen Dani Mahakaye Loya Pemo Kelunda Janchu Jamder Chowo Choye Dorje Lamo Sojen Sokeda Ringa Palchen Troge Yavyum Chur Neda Yuge Chajan Gomashi Yeshe Trube Haso Mampo Madara Shamshin Singara Dungla So Lengne Tanzen Danse Chechen China Kandro Neljora Maye So Anjura Toje Damchen Konsos On Toje Donzo Rexen Tajanke Rowe Dendo Janjo Semkende Lambe Gopan Drobara Jaweche Kusun Toda Nyamjoro Dombe Cho Torje Dakan Damse Tengene Cheda Kembar Labe Damse Nam Machin Teshin Nedo Mesos Yundo Mendon Dawar Megejin Don La Gurjen Dose Machecha Teja Loye Nyamben Leloye Londo Majur Selsho Chumba Shejin Meden Bame Wanjur Ten Gom Lai Mezen and Royal Lasso Soda Matsura Mare Wangena Dembe Kadan Tamle Tejur Nejo Gaje Damse Nyambata Keche Tanya Trebara Mejaje Kale Jonjen Dendara Majonte Sango Chewe Yese Kawa Ngenche Mebe Kenje Mando Te Nyamda Soda Namla Nyamda Nyamdan roje nyamba de dai ge nyam de ken ge par jur to sa de ken dai yun ge jur na ram no je be sem ken to no chambe to zen da la go ne cha ni me yin le me jur ta ke de ni me tang nyom nga la ju ne cha ni me den ge tsam pa tsam dos den dai me chele de bena nam to kaya me para me joroje konzo joma samge wange na non ba chen na rab no se para se om benzer santo samaya manu balaya benzer sadwa teno pantir standir do sudo kaya me bava sudo kaya me bava anurato me bava sarva siddhi me praya sarva karma sutta me zadam shayam guru hum ha 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 ho bhago sarva dada bhakam benzer mame benzer bhava maha samaya santo om benzer santo samaya manu balaya benzer santo teno pantir standir do sudo kaya me bhava sudo kaya me bhava anurato sarva siddhi me praya sarva karma sutta sarva tata gata ganjar mame mansa ganjar bhava maha samaya santo om ganjar sadhu samaya manu ganjar sadhu deno pantir sandardam sudo kaya me bhava sudo kaya me bhava anurato me sarva siddhi me praya sarva karma siddham shirim guru hum ha 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 hum bhago sarva tata gata ganjar mame Benzer Bhava Maha Samaya Santo.
So, jigila pala to the Barshu.
Om Sarvadha Jam Shuddhane Hum nam yeshe tsoze chir gyul koro lazo nam la bul gana chakra buza 소개 걸로 걸어진 샤 삼마연 Namo Rukzen Zai Juki Balden Lama Damba Namgi Kaden Badang Sangye Ki Kaden Chuki Kaden Badang Geden Ki Kaden Badang Sanga Dan Ringa Dan Zunga Dan Ningbo Dan Chaja Dingi Zingi Den Badang Cheni Dene Don Chechen Juje Luwa Mebe Den Badang Kebara Korde Tamji Ki Chip Idam dorje shunu dudul chojo chata gochon damchen jan sodan cheba namgi kaden badan denba chembe tulla ten tendan jove jidra keba rikpa zimba dacha yenche kordan cheba na ngadra lagi darwa chidra yilla semba da dra tesu su chendang weda zume neje gege sodan tamche semba semkane gade chemde webete Kandir kilikala sarvigana satirumma karakayata niriyamza triyamza Namtara sumge ye yingsu ye she purbe chenge de lazo namge shaldu tat om banzara kili kilaya sarva biganim bam hum pe madram rutra maraya mamsa raktai kimne riti karam kari Todam Chenle Chanso Trupe Chil Wangshu Nerge Todam Kango Kalpe Todam Kai Kyokoro Patso Todam Duzi Menge Todam Kan Baling Torme Todam Rapta Margi Todam Kan Shalze Tsoki Todam Kan Kyokoro Shalgi Todam Kan Zage Pyugi Todam Kan Shunchen Marme Todam Kan Sowu Dangi Todam Kan Surchen Jeye Todam Kan Rolmo Draye Todam Kan Kanjur Wangdang Edrupsa Yaradam Yenbo Sarasa This will recite 3 times, okay? Around this Sokde. Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Inki Benda Rigbe Sotor Sham Jendro Chazer Tigle Deyen Ngosar Sami Chabe Tansik De Rangre Zawa Sunge Tatso Nime Nyambe Nandu Chebandu Zombe Chazer Tigle Chambo Sunzen Drage Keme Insutra Truna Jeto Sebe Tune Lundro Nanji Yeshe Tarchene Kada Shunu Bongoro Chancho Shu Ram Yam Kam Om Aho Ingi Benda Ringbe Sotor Shu Dendro Jazer Tigle Deyen Mosar Sami Chape Tamsik De Rangri Tsawa Sunge Latsola Nime Ngandu Tobe Drazer Tigle Chamber Sunzen Drage Keme Insu Truna Sheto Sebe Chenle Lundro Naji Yeshe Tarchen Kada Shunu Bongoro Chancho Shu Ram Yam Kam Om Ah Inki Benda Rigbe Sodoro Sham Dendro Chazer Tigle Deyen Ngosar Sami Chabe Tamse De Rangre Zawa Sumge Tatso Nime Nyambe Ngandu Chenbamba Tobe Razur Tigle Chenpo Sunzen Drage Keme Yinsu Chulna Sheto Sebe Chenle Lundro Naji Yeshe Tarchene Kada Shunu Bongoro Chancho Do you have Dorje Dole Kangwa after that? What do you have? Fulfillment?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dechen Julme. Do you have? Okay, we'll do. If you don't have, share that one. Okay. Liro, could you see here?
161 in the paper.
Liro. Dole Kangwa, Dorje Dole Kangwa. This one? Okay. It's just because I'm sharing that volume is low, I think. Now it will work. Okay, because the volume is too low. We will start again. Could tell me again which one? This one?
Yes.
Circumvention after that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
tuga Om Jai Karu Tudama Om Intile Tutuda Tam Jin Chu San Tudai Toji Tibi Tam Sita Gyalwe Nyamcha Chichisha China Sawe Pachike Ome Se Gontois Chodam Temo Mutuka Sembe Drupi Tine
Okay, skip lemon tendril and go to the next talk song, Ahoy. Yeah, Ahoy, yeah. Could you see which is the Ahoy video? Ahoy video. There's a video or two. Ahoy.
One more. Keep going. Yep, right there. Down one.
Which one? This one?
Down one. Oop, up one.
This one. Okay, so now let's again remember all motherly sentient beings. Then we dedicate the merit that we have accumulated through this practice to bring all motherly sentient beings to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood in general, and particularly to pacify all negativities in this world, like warfare, famine, diseases, elemental destructions, and all the powerful ones exploiting and bullying the timid and powerless and helpless ones. May all of those negativities come to an end immediately, and may all positivity be cultivated in the minds of all sentient beings. And may the lives of the lineage masters be long, and their awaken activities reach far and wide. May all those masters who have passed into nirvana, may their emanations come back quickly and enact the benefit of Buddha, Dharma, and sentient beings. And may all Dharma brothers and sisters be free from obstacles in their practice. May they have firm and stable cultivation of bodhicitta. May they prosper and deepen their practice and gain realization, traversing through paths and attaining the states of bliss. In the prayer, the Sutra fulfills all wishes. Emma ho tsuven gezem pemen tombola kunga yeshe lenge drubela rangjung chenpo pema ye kandro jingkong trigla sewa de samba nyodu drubaji lengen chebe namin kugebe neden barche maktru muge tso keje jebe melase shanje ningne kulo ujenje samba nyodu drubaji de dan suljem dan la gomba dan teve drojur teye ngotsa she ra kun sum sobe nurde semjen gungi chula jiten de ge dembara ujenje samba nyodu druba Khalan den dan dunge mede ke jumbo den dan yogo cheba dan inche jenzen nam se to ben ne ka kun chabda re sa shendu machi Kuje zonje guru ujenje samba nyoto jokar jenje no desum sangye guru Mojo kundal dewa chembe sha parchen kunsel de dun rambo sewa detsu chinge Shinnan samve parchen shiwan dan samba jenge jokar jenje no desum sangye guru Mojo kundal dewa chembe sha parchen kunsel de dun Sewa detso chinge rapso se chinnan samve parchen shi Sambal ringe drupara jinje no desum sangye guru Mojo kundal dewa chembe sha parchen kunsel de dra Sewa detso chinge rapso se chinnan samve parchen shi Sambal ringe drupara chinge no sangye kunge mogo karin Ugen Rimbo Chella Sewa de Namje Sede Nawan Pema Wendu Kevara Jinge Lo Sange Kusum Ne Bechin Chinni Mejur Dembe Chilla Dan Gede Meche De Bechin Jeda Ngoje Melam Drubarasho. If you don't have the prayers in that one, use the shower of blessings text. Shower of blessings. Shower of blessings. Shower of blessings, which page number? It's after the Dusum Sangye. Om Swasti Ingam or something. Find it? Did you find the page number? Yeah, pass the text. Yeah. You can pass the text and it makan babi.
All the way down.
Om Swasti Ying Dhamma Mishin Dorje So Tabjo Jecha Maga Ningje Tang Sung Ju Heru Kakal Peta Tasung Gomba Duba Ingni Kung Unse Gongne Laksam Tu Rubjo Pema Kara Ringlo Che Minyam Bella Tuken Dander Mang Chang Rikpa Zimba She Beshe Rodo Pawo Kanke Surto Sukyo Ba Dude Mahu Ventan Shujung Mungon Toji Kame Tenjung Todan Dacha Do De Sum Hyome Dande Adam Trube Dajen Yodo Charo Tendro Gombon Dambara Jensel De Lume Kencho Zasum Dendo Dan Dasu Te Tabe Den King Me Yejin Rubze Samaya Om Dubara Juruche To Denje Dan Jedra Younger the Jun Sabte Ringlo Pe Jidr Shuke Chongwe Kan Peme Ninje Pema She Paradu Gange Sansum Zedan Tom Rancha Senam Balge Matek Bar Zechen Ying Su Dueng Ans Sujang Zetab Jarwe Dong Tamji Dane Nunge Munto Tsu Chabcho Dunge Daje Jenge Bullo Peme Nyamta Dasa Nyamyan Nendren Nike Chembo Chon Dendan Cheko Chembo La Shekju Tsemme Cheke Tongla Chan Kunzo Nanchan Drolla Nim Larian Zuke Dajil Charwaramen Gange Drolla Tsewe Tuke Dan Lume Tsaju Lame Chen Uja Lobu Ningne Men Choge Lame Yantru Nyuruchen So Chabda Kurle Gombo Kundo Zangelwa Kundu Lama Sije Jedre Yeshe Dorje La Dongshu Tseche Gyube Se Ngayagling Ne Kume Dala Gong Sange Nipa Pema Kat Ngo Tsaradu Kara Yotsam Shen Na Yang Laryan Truji Ying Su Du Daso Se Na Mebe Wang La Chan Lam Lo Lam Gwe Kedro Go Gelden Jidan Yose Ningbo Lam Kebra Sanchen Shing Da Gong Sabder Ringlu Jamse Debendul Larian Trube Dajel Charandus Tekcho Vessel Dorje Zeman Lam Kunken Yakse Ringlu Min Kalden Jezen Nigdu Tendrugun Tupten Chile Balbarase Kunke Shue Yingsu Minyan War Larian Tendan Drove Pag Yang Tru Dawa Shunu Tsudene Nigro Tseme Gendu Nurogen Sal Namo Guru Dewa Daki Ye Payu Drubje Chibal Padamba Gangjong Daki Soje Malla Erme Juje Juzen Lama Lara Selwa Deso Tuje Zen Gangi Ringlo Zenjong Belwa Ye Tuge Dame Lama Wandu Cho Trube Dajil Nudu Chal Dene Chinle Game Tundu Sho Game Ali Kali Daden La Ngane Cheke Kuleni Pandu Zuke de Garajurve Pul Pachi Damba Sangye Yut Terra Sabe Legje Namkenge Shije Ringlu Chuzin Chingba Wangshu Damba Duver Charjunge Pende Jinge Sulas Nuvresh Dharma Jotuge de Dendam Duje Shari Chapane Shiche Chege Lingje Sen Chodru Ninje Shunu Nurujun Om Swasti Tenyo Somsa De Chen Dorje Rubze Chime Nyume Yesh Dudu Pema Teje Heru Ke Nanse Zenen Tsewan Jinja Jigme Ngagi Wanshu Kense Ter Sapsan Nurbu Techan Dorje Tome Chenle Nambara Gelwe De Sansu Mishing Tamparate Vimala Danga Da Chide Ye Tuje Gome Tuge Damje Nigdu Tendan Rove Pungnendo Yome Dorje Ngorote Medhan La Samgeve Savenga Dene Lume Dresharegi Jetara Memba Dresa Yusa Sasum Tashi Kyabje Düdjom Swasti Gewa Choyang Yesheju Jime Lingbe Yangse Rabrupa Bochen Geltru Sanate Kuze Danten Zechen Rabye Sho Om Swasti Jigme Wandra Demechen Verse Longchen Namke Neljurpe Sansum Jinto Chilena Shambe Danten Zamling Gendo Sho Lama Kukam Zanwara Sewa De Chodo Kuze Ringwarasa Chile Darjenge Parasewa De Lama Dan Chewa Me Parachenge Kende Jungwe Nechi Go Temba Yunre Nepa Temba Zimbe Kebu Nam Kuze Gelsen Tenjuruch Donga Shutsun Sanla Manurwa Keshin Drumne Riksenju Tubden Yingo Sanga Jurupe Temba Pelge Zamling Chap Palden Lame Kutse Rabden Chin Tembe Chintang Atandaro Chise Meno Nobu Getsen Soge Gewe Temba Ge Juruche Palden Lame Kutse Temba Dan Kanyam Yongla Deki Chunga Taje Malu Tsoksa Dribjan Nurdu Sange Sala Ge Parasho Peme Ringlo Ngajuruzo Ngede Ningu Shingda Düdjom Ling Gange Saptere Tembasi Minu Shedan Drube Zenjuru Chi Tembe Paljuru Lame Shape Tenzin Kebu Saten Yongla Tembe Chindang Atan Jurpa Temba Yunrin Nebe Tashi Sho Allahu Tashi Delek, Vajrakilaya blessings for please enjoy the song. Dongchen. Dongchen. Dong. The conch. It's called Dungar. It's called white conch. White horn. This is big conch, big horn. September. While you're eating the sok, I'll tell you a story about one of my lamas. And the lama is just directly on top of the Christmas tree up there. It's Kunzang Dechen Nimba. He was there were two treasure revealers in the presence of Kyabje Düdjom Rinpoche. One was called Vajrakilaya, and it was Kodrak. He was a treasure reveler from the southern province. So he's called Kodrak. So he came from a very poor family because his mother, he was actually born. His mother stayed with some powerful family, but then their relatives didn't accept the marriage. So he had a very, challenging life as a youth. So then, but he was inspired by Guru Rinpoche's teachings and so he had many visions of Guru Rinpoche. One time he was just taking a nap, sitting on a big boulder, sleeping, taking a nap, and then was a guy, wearing a big Tibetan dress, and he woke him up, and then he handed him some apricots. He said, "You want some apricot? Maybe peaches or apricot." And then he ate that one, and then he said, "Do you want to go see Guru, which is pure Sangha fabric?" And then said, "Yes, surely." So then he took him to see Guru, which is pure. Then he just he said, "Okay, you wait here, I'll go and check if Guru Rinpoche is inside or not." So he went inside, and then it was quite some time he didn't come back. So then he said, "What's happening?" He went and then looked inside, and on the throne was the guy who actually led him. So, there was this time when the Chinese communists were trying to come to Tibet. So all Tibetan masters were kind of worried. Many of the lamas were kind of escaping from Tibet. So, and he was a young person at that time. So then he had visions. He had so many visions happening. But then he just kind of thought, he just ignored them, thinking that this, in the Dharma practice, is saying sometimes obstacles can arise like visions, in which can be like dakinis appearing and giving prophecies and so forth, but these are just fake prophecies which are obstacles in the practice. So he never took heed of those. But then it happened so many times again and again, and so then he went to see Kyabje Düdjom Rinpoche and asked, these things are appearing, what should I do? And Kyabje Düdjom Rinpoche said, in order to dispel, it could be a good thing, but in order to dispel any obstacles, you do Vajrakilaya. So he made it to Vajrakilaya. Then after that, then he started his revelations were kind of authentic. So then, again in his dreams and prophecies and so forth, he would say that you should go south, toward, there is a place called Kilaya place, but he had never heard the word Kilaya. What is it? So then he asked Kyabje Düdjom Rinpoche, this kind of prophecy keeps appearing, what should I do? He's telling me to go to south, there is Kilaya. Then he said, Kilaya means Purba. If you go south, there is a place called Purba. There's a place, the Kilaya land or Kilaya province or Kilaya country. So then he went there. He went on begging, that was his life, begging whatever he received to take to the retreat place, and then survive and then practice on that. And after that again, when provisions ran out, he would go. So then, one time when he was begging, Tibetans' houses are they have big property, and they have a house in the middle, and then they have big fence, which are actually big walls, and they have door. So you knock on the door, the house is way far there, they won't hear you. So, but in the evening they kind of come to take out the offerings or to throw the offerings. So that's the time when you can actually see. So they have to kind of wait. And also you cannot go through the door because they're like dependent mastiffs, like big dogs. So they waited outside. He had his attendant say it will be some time before the house owner or the owner comes out, so we just wait here, and we just sat there. And all of a sudden a monk came out of the door. The monk was wearing they are like this very notorious monks called Dop. They are more like disciplinary monks. They emphasize so much on discipline. They're very, very harsh. So they wear their skirts or their robes way high, almost near to the knee. He came out, and then we started having conversation. And then Rinpoche kind of felt that it's quite strange. He's a monk, and then he smells of liquor, like arak, like beer, chang. And then they had this conversation and so on and so forth. Then he had snuff, like snuff, they snuff. So he had snuff, and then he offered that to Rinpoche. And Rinpoche said, no, I'm a follower of Guru Rinpoche. I don't associate with smoke and snuff and all tobacco and all that. And the monk said, oh, you don't know Vajra scent. This is Vajra scent. So Rinpoche thought, wow, this is very strange. This guy appears to be a monk, smells chang and talks about Vajra scent, which monks, they don't really talk about those things. So then this monk kind of said something to him. Rinpoche, he actually, without having to introduce, he already knew who he was. He said, next year, on Dakini Day, next year on this month, on this Dakini Day, you will meet a girl, and she is your destined Dakini. She is your destined consort. You should take her as your consort, and then you should go toward this direction, south, and there is called Namcha Barwa. There is a blazing meteorite mountain, and then south of that blazing meteorite mountain there's a meadow, like a flatland. On that flatland there is a big rock. There's a big rock. On the north face of the rock there's a Hung Sit syllable which is inscribed by Berotana's blood from his nostril. There is it's inscribed or painted. Hung Sit syllable. Together with your consort, you go and then take a chisel and carve that hung, and from that rock you reveal treasures. And then they talk like this. He kind of gave this one. Then after a while, this monk went back, and then the lady from the house came and they gave some chang, and then he drank some chang, and then all this time the monk attendant had never seen that monk. He asked, like, Rinpoche, you were talking with somebody. Who was that? So that was the thing. So then the year just went, but in the back of his mind he kind of remembered, oh, this guy come up, some funny guy which was talking about some lady, that was the month, that was the Dakini day, and the day was almost coming to an end. The sun was almost setting. And he kind of thought in his mind, this is the day, now the day is almost ending. But all of a sudden he saw a girl carrying a pail of water, into that then first time when you see someone carrying the water, there's a very auspicious sign. So then he thought, oh, there's something very interesting. And then he asked, girl, where are you going? So then he said, no, I stay here. So then he asked, could I stay the night? Because it's getting dark. Could you take shelter? And he said, yes, you can stay here. I have my dad and mom, I can ask them. So then she asked her dad and mom, and then he stayed there, and her dad was kind of sick, and mom. So then they said that you can stay here and then do some puja for my dad and so forth. So he stayed there for like a few days, a couple of days, some weeks like that. And then this girl would come and offer food and prepare her bed and his bed and all of this. Then he kind of asked, like, do you think of practicing Dharma? I said, yeah, I'm very eager to practice Dharma. Then he asked, would you like to go with me? He said, but I want to go, but we have to ask our parents. So then he asked his parents, would you let your girl go with me? And then the parents said, like, she is our only child, so then she has to take care of us. Unless you want to stay with us, I can let the daughter go. So then he didn't push so much. So I think that was the story then, So then they parted, they just parted, and then, so then afterward, like as he was coming, so he was coming south because he was fleeing, kind of escaping from Tibet and going further south toward Pemakur. So then on his way, he saw this meteorite mountain, Namche Barwa mountain, and down below he saw there was this plain, like a meadow, and a big rock. And then on the northern side was this moon, so it's a look. So yeah, so that was the story of Kunzan Dechen. So he revealed. What's that? No. Those are like in the Terten's story, Terten's biography, there comes a time when this condition for the consort has to gather or has to meet. When that doesn't happen, the earth treasures don't get revealed. So his share of earth treasures never got revealed. They're called satir. And satir usually have like implements on statues or textbooks or those kind of like old material. For example, like Chokju Rinpoche, the famous Para Sadhana that we do, all the four schools of Tibetan Buddhism. There is one sadhana called Saktik Drolchok, Para Sadhana. This is by Chokju Rinpoche. Chokju Rinpoche, when he revealed treasure, he actually revealed a Para statue that was used by Nagarjuna as Para practice. So like that, this kind of, so Kunzan Dechen, his share of earth treasure could not be revealed, but he revealed his mind treasure. So then in 1988, Kunzan Dechen and Pejing, but they were treasure revealers in the presence of Kyabje Düdjom Rinpoche. But then they had, after they fled or after they escaped Tibet, they never met. So then Kunzan Dechen heard that Pejing was in Bhutan. So he sent his son and some monks requesting he should come to his monastery in near Assam, further east India. So Pejing said that not this time, I'll come next year. This month, this date, and just prepare everybody, you can prepare, I'll come there. So he gave instructions, said next year I'll come a year from now. So then they followed him. So they prepared for his visit, coming. So they went to the Bhutan town that it's called Samdrup Dzongkar. It's like a border town. So they waited for Rinpoche that night, that day, and then the day went and it became like almost night, and all of a sudden there was this truck that carried a body. The body came, and they asked, whose body is that? So usually when you have a body, it's decorated with banners and all those. So then they said, this is one Rinpoche who passed away. They said, who's that Rinpoche? He says, Pejel Lingpa. He said he'll come next year. So it was the exact date, but his body, or his coffin, let's say, in lack of words, came. So that kind of thing happened. So they were looking for Pejel Lingpa's Tuku and so forth. Pejel Lingpa's Tuku was born in America. So, but then, in American tradition, your parents don't let your children take, once you are recognized as Tuku, you should be able to let go of your child, and they should receive proper training, send them to their mother monastery and so forth. So that didn't work out. So then, Pejel Lingpa's custodian, what you call Dharma custodian, we have a treasure revealer. Once you reveal a treasure, there is someone who is going to be one who will inherit your treasure. They are called Chedak. They are called the Dharma custodian. Pejel Lingpa's Dharma custodian were Tuku Sangha Rinpoche and Chagdu Tuku Rinpoche. So then Chagdu Rinpoche recognized this Tuku, and who was studying with Kyabje Düdjom Rinpoche for a long time. And then afterward, his mother didn't let, they just kind of took him away, and then so then now, Tuku Sangha Rinpoche had this responsibility of looking for a Tuku, Pejel Lingpa's Tuku. So then he was searching, and he heard this story of Pejel Lingpa coming to. So then he took this as an indication, saying that his Tuku would be coming back in the lineage of Kunzang Dechel Lingpa. So Kunzang Dechel Lingpa's son had a son, so then he went on searching for that. So now his son is recognized as Pejel Lingpa.
His grandson.
Yeah. Why I'm saying this one is because we have Lama Tharchen Rinpoche's swift written prayer here. Now it's been 10 years? 10, 12, almost more than 10. Because we have been here 12 years, so it means 12 years. So Tring and me, we were talking about, why are we reciting Lama Tharchen Rinpoche's prayer for 12 years? And then I was saying, before Lama Tharchen Rinpoche passed away, I had a feeling that Lama Tharchen Rinpoche actually was conceived in someone else's body before Lama Tharchen Rinpoche. He was actually, I had that feeling like a week or less, maybe less than a week before. I don't want to mention the name. And also, the way Lama Tharchen Rinpoche passed away in Lama Tendren's car, Lama Tendren. So that also is a hint that Lama Tharchen will be coming back in the lineage of Lama Tendren. So I say like that, but who's going to say? Yeah. And even if they won't be able to forsake their children, So then, starting this year, we are not going to recite the Lama Tharchen, which is a swift written prayer, because I think Rinpoche has already taken rebirth. So. Okay, we are on Chok Reminders. Are you there? So Chok Reminders. Can you take all of the page numbers? Yeah, our ebook page is 222, but 214. 214.
You comfortable then?
You got it? No problem. Some reminders.
Yeah.
No problem. Page number?
214. Should say silk remainders.
Okay. Heru kambal rong kerendo chokin korolo korowaye dajin joa malupa kil koroche to do parasho. Na page mano palme?
None that we're done with the shower blessings.
Okay. Om Ahum Panza Amrita Hum Ha Ho Re Lame Tamsi Deyingi Pumbo Zemi Shebe Namka Gawara Juru E Arali Ring Ring Shri Banjar Dharma Palla Sabari Vara Aragam Bhade Pushpe Dhupe Aloke Gende Nyur Shabda Pratitya Soha Damche Jijin Tata Temba Sonjin Chons Damchen Kun La Tempara Ingi Mane Onsu Matsangdang Ganyan Yupa Derne Gepa Ganon Ba Degen Kegen Zeze Rigon Bando Sato Samaya Manupa Bando Sato Teno Batista Dildo Mebhava Suto Kayo Mebhava Suto Kayo Anurato Mebhava Sarva Siddhi Mebraya Sarva Karma Sutta Sitam Shiryam Guru Hum Ha 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 Hum Bhagu Sarva Tata Gata Dandra Mami Muza Dandri Bhava Maha Samaya Santo Dune Tenda Lenjing Tu Korwa Sidhu Shunne Chan Neme Sedawa Chonan Le Paracedu Se Om Supratishta Benzare Yesoha Getsa Getsa Sabhava Nam Gewa Diye Nurdo Da Heru Kapal Drobju Drova Chikchan Malu Diye Salai Gebara Sho Janla Choze Ngedu Janzu De Chinle Tome Satsum Latso Ding Dere Mete Gepa Kunjene Tatu Tashi Delek Baradu yang le sheki ne Drube lopen nam sumdang Tama dhamara venne su Pema te jen so gyalge Jengara kelan damcha Damjen kaye sumana Palge toroma dejela Nyenge tase jejin Tenle namje rupara Purbo Drupe Nerjorogi Samgo Drupe Dondrope Ganjen Tayu Dewata Shedru Tembai Ge Parate Skip that siddhi part. The offerings. You got to. Ola me de yen che pa ti chang shu sem ge chen chen tu yul dang wang bo yi me pa de chen long che cho tu ru om shri ban zara kumara sa pa ri wara aragan pa tyam pushpe alloke gende nyete shabda pratisha sasa kamaguna pratisha Dorje purbe ala Samaya Manu Palaya Banjar Heruka Tenoka Tishta Diridome Sudu Shayo Me Bhava Subho Shayo Me Anurato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayasa Sarva Karma Sucha Chitam Shriyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhago Sarva Tathagata Banjar Mami Heruka Mame Munza Banjri Heruka Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Banjara Heruka Sama Banjara Heruka Teno Badishta Dhrido Me Bhava Suto Shayo Me Bhava Subho Shayo Me Bhava Anurato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitam Shriyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhago Sarva Tathagata Banjara Heruka Mame Munja Banjara Heruka Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Banjara Heruka Sam Manu Palaya Banjara Heruka Teno Batishta Dirdom Suto Shayo Me Bhava Subho Shayo Me Bhava Anurato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayasa Sarva Karma Shrim Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Heruk Banjara Heruka Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Dene zodan lenchin to korwa sindu shun. Neme tsendan wancho dan chonan len parazendus. Om supratishta benzare yeso ha. Nansi purubu kil koronam tuki tigle chemborotim. Hong, hong, hong. Palchem boyi yingne le kusung tuki kil korosa. Pei, pei, pei. Banzara kawa zirakcha. Minne yeshe kil korodu kusung tuksu lundu. Dorje shun go panto doa kungi. Repeat that. Minne yeshe kil korodu kusung tuksu lundu ne dorje shun go panto doa kungi paldo sho. Minne yeshe kil korodu kusung tuksu lundu ne dorje shun go panto doa kungi paldo sho. Om ye dharma hetu prabhava hetu te shantata gato haya vad te shancha yo nirodha ye bambat aha shanmana soha. O re zen tse chan jen loen jan tse da simbe prangbo ngan droi kinge dara Maho Pandro Nurajon Chenle Chen Purumbe Kil Korolai Spiritual prayer in English. Oh, in this inconceivable supreme secret mandala, whatever virtues have been accumulated in the three times, within the expansive endless great exaltation bodhicitta, I dedicate to accomplishment of the nature of Vajrakilaya. May my mind be fully ripened by the river of empowerment. May my meditation be firmly established by the river of extensive teachings. May I become confident in my practice by the river of instruction. May my mind be penetrated by the river of special instruction. By skillful conduct, may the path be swiftly accomplished. May I attain the confidence to empower through the four penetrations of awakened mind. May the samaya of liberating with compassion be accomplished. May the activity of blazing wisdom accomplish the result. May the purba of compassion strike the beings of the six realms. May the visualization stage purify attachment to ordinary appearances. May the three indestructible seeds be adorned as the mandala of Vajrakumara. May all appearances of the outer container of the universe and the inner essence of beings be perfectly accomplished in the wrathful wisdom mandala. May the actual purba strike the enemy and hindrances, dualistic minds, by the hook of immeasurable compassion's liberating activity of wondrous skillful means, life, cleansing, liberating and guiding, joined with Upadesha. May the continuous lower rivers of beings within the 10 impure qualities cease. May the causal relative bodhicitta purba joined with the perfect consort. Through the path of great exaltation, may the nadi, prana and bindu be bound without loss in the central chana dhuti. May the 16 joyful wisdoms be accomplished. May the purba of awareness awaken the womb of Dharma Dhatu. May the unconditioned abode, which is the basis of Vajrakilaya, join through the unobstructed awareness of the path of Vajrakilaya, within the stainless perfected result of Vajrakilaya. The nature of appearance is Vajrakumara. The nature of emptiness is the space of Dipta Chakra. By their compassionate union, always pervading awakened activity, may all beings be liberated as one sphere in Dharma Dhatu. Choju Duji Gyowa Sedan Che Lama Yedam Kanjo Che Chonso Male Shinge Dulne Shekso Se Dunge Namkara Pede Lunga Yusum Gibe Chazalo Chinang Samwa Deshe Neki Tencho Deshe Namki Chengaru Ngenge Dikpe Tsola Dade Mige Chebe Rabdo Sha Chinche Dele Dokchere Dagi Damse Namge So Kunlai Gelwe Tsonam Nyangen Mendawara Dene Sumdan Lame Che Korokor Geso Malu Trove Chul Chonam Lame Tarbe Salchen Sho Salje Seche Talago Dagi Zambe Melam Rabzande Gelwa Kundo Sangdan Chambe Yangi Kembandar Deda Kungi Jeso Dan Tembe Baljur Lama Rinchen Namka Jindu Kunla Cham Nida Jindu Kunla Sevarasho Riwo Jindu Tantu Tembe Shima Geden Rinpoche Toten Trimsan Lapsum Gish Tembe Ningbo Sanga Drube De Damse Dejen Gezo Tash Tembe Chinda Chechon Gelboyan Chapsi Gejin Ten Lamen Tembe Shabde Gelre Lemboyan Loder Rapro Zeldante Tembe Seje Chimda Jordan Longche Dejen Netseme Tenla Debe Yangbe Kalkangun Dege Dejen Parcheshu Lamla Nebe Nel Jordani Chan Damse Minyam Sambadru Dala Zange Leke Tejurgan Eka Tando Geweze Tonan Leme Tebe Gurjune Gonzang Gelsi Chembo Tobarasho. Next is the Tenge Melam. Some of your Tenge Melam is flipped at the back page, so you have the Tenge Melam Namo Chokchu Devarshapa. Some of you might not have. Lamanana. Yeah, just it should be at the end, so thank you Melam fi andara. On again.
And the new, yeah.
247.
Thank you, Mama.
The paper.
Okay, what's the thing back?
The one that said, yeah, this is Colin Lamik. But then the next one is
249.
at the end.
No, come on, brag de kugachi. Okay, share those of you don't have. Homage, Sugatas of the 10 directions, Bodhisattvas, and especially to you, the unequaled King of the Shakyas. The 8 great Bodhisattvas and noble assembly of Arhats, sublime beings, the embodiment of wisdom and love, keep us in your mind. This precious teaching, the source of all benefit and happiness, the truth for which the teacher and all the supreme Bodhisattvas have searched and striven with repeated hardship. May this teaching of the late-born Buddha flourish and spread. Kembo Shantarakshita, the Master Padma Sambhava, the Dharma King Trisong Detsen, incarnate translators and Panditas, Vidyadharas, lineage holders of Kama and Dharma, Idam deities, Ekajati, Mahakala, Sarahula, Dorje Lekpa, and the wrathful protectors of the 3 Tantras, assembly of deities of the 3 roots of the early translation tradition, keep us in your mind. The methods of Sutra and Tantra of the teachings of Buddha in their entirety, out of your loving kindness you brought to the land of stones. Remembering your Vajra promise that they would always grow, may this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. the Vajra body, speech and mind of the Buddhas of the 3 times and 10 directions, the miraculous play of Manjushri, Avalokeshwara and Vajrapani. May the sun of peace and happiness shine in the land of snows. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. The great assembly of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas and Arhats appeared deliberately in the dance of emanations and hosted the jeweled victory banner of the stainless teaching of Buddha. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Through his own mastery, all the ordinary and extraordinary scriptures were translated, corrected, and established surely and without mistakes. A great door of light opening for the first time on the land of snows. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. To practice the ways of Sutra and Tantra, fortunate disciples need seek no further than the complete scriptures, the Buddha's words, and the commentaries on their intention. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Oceans of the words of the truth of the Karma are brought to full beauty by the jeweled profound Dharma, uniting the excellent paths of Sutra and Tantra. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. The action of the supreme scholar of Zahor, Shantarakshita, and the view of the unequaled glorious Nagarjuna, sealing the transmission of the lineage which unites the two. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. The essential meaning of the 3 classes of the profound inner tantras are the extraordinary pith instructions through their supreme secret path, radiant with the wondrous attainment of the Dharmakaya rainbow body. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. The 8 great sadhanas of the infinite peaceful and wrathful deities, the essence of the realization of each of the Vidyadharas, are assembled and combined into one in the tradition of Padmasambhava. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. The great vehicle of cause and fruition of the secret tantras, the complete and unmistaken instructions of the lineage of Vidyadharas, warm breath fresh from the mouths of the Dakinis. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. The essence of the nectar of the wisdom of Vajradhara, transmitted from mouth to ear by millions of learned and accomplished ones, unadulterated by the perverse inventions of dialecticians. May these teachings of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. When the gifts of jewel bedecked with continents of gold, the hard treasure of the Dakinis of absolute space cannot be obtained, for it is given out of love only to fortunate disciples. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Primordially pure wisdom, the nature in which shines the spontaneously manifested radiance of its expression, the Dzogpa Chenpo beyond the reach of dull meditators' mind. May these teachings of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Where one-sided concepts of existence and non-existence are destroyed, the attachment to extreme views are banished, the union of the ground path and fruition of appearance and emptiness. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Ultimate meaning of the wisdom mind of the Buddhas of the 3 times, deep, peaceful, free from elaboration, clear and luminous, uncreated. The indestructible Vajra teaching of awareness and emptiness. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Hearing many teachings like clouds of transmissions, subduing all adversaries, lightning streaks of Rigpa blaze, the nectar of the quintessential pith instruction seeps into it. May the teachings of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Secret path of the sublime Mati Yoga, having perfectly accomplished the wisdom body of all the Buddhas without exception, the all-encompassing Lord Manjushri Jambal Dorje. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. The roar of the 3 perfectly pure teachings strikes terror amidst the heart of deer of the lower views. The sonorous lion's voice of the supreme vehicle fills the 3 worlds. May this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Bedecked with the fine cloth of complete teachings of the Buddha, resplendently crowned with the luminous Vajra essence, the victory banner which reigns supreme in all directions is raised. May the teachings of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. As long as being exists, may I and others hold, protect, and spread the entire teachings and its essence. in the Buddha fields pervading space. Through this, may this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. In short, through the lives of liberation of the learned and accomplished sages, may the activity of the noble holders of the teachings in spreading the Buddha's teachings, which fills the whole of space, cover the entire earth, and through this, may this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Through the perfectly firm life of the glorious Gurus, through the unceasing prosperity of the patrons of the teachings, through the undeclining dominion of the Dharma, raising the jeweled victory banner, may this teaching of the lake-born Buddha flourish and spread. Palden lame kutse rabden jin tembe jinda ngatan darwahi chese minno norbu gyatse. Soke gewe temba ge juru chi pende jungwe nechi. Temba yunrin neba dan temba zimbe ke. Kutse gyatsen ten juru chi palden lame kutse temba. Kanyam yongla deke chungwa dan daje malu sosa dribja nurdu sange salla ge para sho peme ringlo nga juru zopa ngede nyingbu shingta dujum ling gange saptere temba sit minu shedan rupe zinjuru chi tembe paljuru lame shabe tenzen kebu santen yongla Tembe chenda nga tan jorba, temba yunrin nepe tashi sho. Sumge demba dan sange dan janju semba tam cheki chinge laba soni yongsu zobe nga tan chem chege yin nambara da jen samge me chabe topge dede shindu drupara juru chi nandra resum langa chegu kodan ye sherar bara jamle sabsan el juru chembe nyamle Yerme toke tegle roje sho kewa kundu yanda lama chalme cheke pella lomje sadan lamge yende rabzo palden lame gopan yuroto sho Om Om Benza Guru Pema Sende Om Danza Guru Ema Sende Om Danza Guru Ema Sende Sinde Bala Om Benza Guru Pema Tetenza Benza Samaya Sinde Bala Oh Sindhi Pala Hung Ah. Allahu Tashi Delek, everyone. Thank you everyone for joining. The Kadi Chana Never. Cha Pani, Desi Pani, Shamde Pani. Okay. Okay, tomorrow we begin again at 10:30. So everyone online, take care. See you soon.